Have you ever wondered? We have acknowledged that tourism has changed from year to year because of some causes which can make it increase dramatically or decrease. So, what is tourism? Tourism can be defined as a social, cultural, and economic phenomenon which entails the movement of people to countries or places outside their usual environment for personal or business's professional purpose. Tourism is divided into four: culture, nature, businesses, worship, tourism. Because of the impact of COVID-19, Malaysian government closes the port on tourism for nearly 3 years, which lead to a huge gap in Malaysia's economy.
Tourism is the third largest contributor to Malaysia's GDP after manufacturing and commodities. The tourist sector in Malaysia is the country's second largest source of foreign exchange and has a major impact on the economic growth. Tourism creates a lot of jobs, promotes Malaysian culture and races, and enhances Malaysia's technology. In the year of 1990, the Ministry of Culture, Arts and Tourism launched the Visit Malaysia campaign to promote Malaysia to international tourists. More than 7.4 million tourists visited Malaysia as a result of the promotion, and the number of visitors continued to rise year after year, which contributed to the number of visitors visiting Malaysia rose to 10.2 million in 2000. The tourist business is a key part of Malaysia's economy, and its value has increased steadily since 2005. In 2013, the tourist industry contributed 0.6% higher than the year before. According to the Insider website, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia was the world's 7th most visited city in 2018 with 13.53 million international visitors. Hence, the tourism industry is critical to Malaysia's development.
Do you know that tourism is one of the most important tools used to boost economies and regarded as a critical factor in developing countries' development? Malaysia has a wide range of tourism resources including beaches, cities, culture and heritage. After manufacturing and commodities, tourism is Malaysia's third largest contributor to GDP. The tourism industry in Malaysia has a positive impact on the economy. Tourism and hospitality industry have a great relationship because both industries work together to provide excellent travel experiences to tourists. The hospitality industry is well known around the world for being a driver of economic growth and social economic development through job creation. The impact of the COVID-19 pandemic is an unprecedented challenge for the industry, and the sector requires strong government planning and direction for a quick recovery in the new normal, which includes adapting to the most recent tourist and travel behavior post-pandemic. The industry hopes that the government will generate new sources of growth through IR 4.0, digitalization of the economy, integration of regional home development, support for the aviation industry, and promotion of other enablers such as sustainable energy sources and infrastructure.
The impact of COVID-19 on Malaysia's tourism economy. Malaysia was shocked by a dangerous virus, which is COVID-19, that was first case detected on 25 January 2020. Due to that, Malaysia's government forced MCO all over Malaysia on the 18th of March 2020, and it gave a gigantic effect on Malaysia's economic, especially tourism industry. Malaysia's government faced an RM 3.37 billion deficit in 2020. Government had to cancel all tour packages, which had a significant impact on hotels and travel industry, which is airline companies. The effect of COVID-19 on the airline industry was appalling, as there was a complete ban on travel and all airlines companies were closed for an extended period of time. The aviation industry is even on the verge of going bankrupt. And as a result, they intend to save money by reducing their salaries by 15 to 75% based on their seniority. And due to the restriction, there are only about 50 flights per day. COVID-19 not only affects the airline industry, but also had a significant impact on the hotel industry. It had a huge impact on the industry when tourist tours were cancelled by the government that result in the cancellation of hotel room reservations. Tourists withdrew 170,084 room bookings from January to March, prior to the lockdown period and resulting in a major drop in revenue of 68 million ringgit Malaysia.
Addressing this disruption of the COVID-19, MHTC has developed a 5-year industry blueprint to chart out recovery and rebuilding strategies to continue growing the healthcare travel industry as one of the country's key export service. The blueprint maps out the strategies for healthcare travel industry stakeholders until 2025, anchoring on high quality, affordability, seamless journey, accessibility factors at each touchpoint in the ecosystem. However, the 5 years blueprint took a long period to help business in the country to recover. The tourism sector is one of the most directly affected in this current crisis, and this calls for immediate and long-term response. Instead of focusing on a long-term plan only, the government should come up with practical and realistic policies to assist tourism business of all sizes to survive the current crisis instantly while prioritizing health and safety. The government needs to be more coordinated in preparing comprehensive tourism recovery plans other than encouraging innovation, investment and relink the tourism sector to rebuild the industry. The travel and tourism industry and government should continue to reinforce their coordination mechanism to accompany the business, notably the smallest one and the workers.
To conclude, tourism in Malaysia was one of the country's most significant economic contributor. However, tourism ceased entirely owing to the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. The country's economy suffered, the income index fell, and citizens lost their employment. Leading to the new era, endemic have given the opportunity for Malaysia to recover and become glorious in the eyes of the world again. Thank you.
Malaysia truly